皆様、初めましての方は初めまして、そうでない方はどももです。ウプ主のからしです。それでは今回も続きやっていきましょう。
We found a boat, then sailed away from the island. We had to. We didn't belong there. The new guy's name was George. I noticed when the anarchist said his name, he said it with a thick Belkan accent. How did you know that he was from Belka?
Well, both my parents were from Belka, so...
You never told me that. They say that Belkans are known for their conspiracies.
That's just a stereotype. Now, I simply stated my honest opinion and was thrown in jail for it.
The princess sat there looking miserable. That was a dumbass stunt she pulled back there, but it got us on this boat. Take a look at that. This ship is heading for a single rope that's hanging down from the sky. Do you know how far the end of that rope reaches?
Outer space.
No. It is a direct connection to the very potential of mankind itself. Or at least it was until war erupted.
It's my strong belief that the rope might be connected to a very distant, faraway source of great conflict and strife. Even long before the war, the whole world started falling apart once Harling began trying to build it. I often wonder what was going through Harling's mind when he was trying to destroy the very thing that so many people were sacrificed in order to create.
Sacrificed? What do you mean?
Have you seen all of those countless old space shuttles on Tyler Island that are no longer in use?
Yeah. I always thought of them as a good source of scrap. They're an obsolete technology that was abandoned during the construction of the space elevator. Which would mean that if the space elevator was destroyed, it would be that much harder for mankind to reach the stars. Until we find another way.
But even then, Harling still went ahead and tried to destroy it. At the cost of his own life.
That's not the way I heard it. What I heard was that he sacrificed himself to protect the tower from an incoming missile.
Oh, I was told he tried to fly his ship into the tower in order to destroy it.
I wonder which story is true, Your Royal Highness.
I don't know. Looking at it objectively, it's reasonable to believe that Harling had both options before him.
When it comes to which one you think he took, I guess it's like a mirror.
Yes, it is. It's like a mirror looking into your own soul, based on whichever choice you believe it was. At the moment, though, I can only see darkness. I think that thing should be destroyed.
大なき国。ついに決着の時か。
It's time for the briefing. Although, since we don't have any contact with HQ, it's not like this is an official mission. Anyway, it looks like the seizure of Tyler Island and the relief from Osea have been postponed. In the meantime, we just have to do what we can to survive. Since losing its capital city of Ferbanti, Erusian forces have separated into smaller, autonomous factions. It looks like Erusia's largest force and leading faction will pass through the area around this base.
逃げた方がいいのでは?
The space elevator is significant to them, so they're probably heading there.
Should we intercept? Why? I doubt they're gonna start a fight now.
Our top priority should be to get home. Let's go already.
Yeah. It's not like we have the supplies, power, or even a real reason to put up a fight. But, what are we going to do if they bring the fight to us?
それは、
We need to be ready to push them back. If we head inland from here towards Erusia, there's an old castle that's been converted into a stockpiling base. Shalaji Castle.
ミハイおじいちゃん
It's
の故郷
currently
の大国
occupied
か
by。some of the Erusian forces that broke off, but we need ammo and fuel. They appear to have converted a freeway into a runway, so we can expect them to have the capacity for air combat. But they'll be easier to handle than Erusia's lead faction.
でも敵主力よりヤバい
We
部隊
can't
がいる
use
可能性
all
が
our。aircraft to attack. The transport carrying the stolen supplies needs support. Okay, Strider Squadron. You head out first and neuter the dogs at the stockpiling base. Rendezvous with Cyclops Squadron, who will bring the transport. Then we bring the supplies back to this base.
まるで強盗だな。
Aircraft are our only threat.
Sounds good.
We'll make it. We're all gonna fly home. Together.
ご丁寧にフラグを立てていく。さて対地は飾りなんだろうな。さて今回使う機体は3度目の F15C です。まあ人を撃墜するならこの機体しかないかなというのが理由です。特殊兵装は確実にダメージを与えられる SASM かな。
Strider Squadron, aircraft prep complete. You're cleared to taxi. No Osean forces are in the region ahead. No allies here. No need to ID your target.
わい、識別しなくてもいいぞ。
We've set a number of priority targets, focusing on their anti-aircraft weaponry. Okay, team, to work. Unidentified aircraft, not sure if friend or foe. Fire anyway. We don't have time to be wondering if they're friendlies or not. So, capture this base and take the fuel and supplies. That's the plan, right, Trace?
You take if you want to live. That's how it was where I grew up.
ウーチェンさんはスラム育ちだもんね。
Checking mission orders, Hoosier. Eliminated. Our anti-air guns are destroyed. Abandon and fall back to our rear position. Retreat! We don't have enough AA weapons. There are more vehicles along the road. They don't appear to be military. They're Erusian refugees. They must be fleeing since the conflict got worse. Unidentified aircraft. Identify at once or we'll open fire.
どうも、オーシアの3本線です。
They already are firing on us. The enemy's confused. I know. We're all out of ammo. Don't give up. We're not going to lose our country again. So what's this faction split from the Erusian military? The autonomous state of Shalaji used to be a nation. The region has always leaned towards independence. Those who want to restore their homelands flocked.
2人は復興を目指しても王は空にしか興味ないのかな。
Officers from Vasilij, which neighbor Shalaji.
Are they our enemies?
They're our enemy's enemy, but not our friends.
あくまでもエルジアからの独立狙いだからオーシアの味方ではないよね。
We're unable to use the SAM. Help me! The resistance is strong. They seem pretty desperate.
こんな大混乱中にしか復興のチャンスないもんな。
Strider 1, missile launched. Lockdown bandit. There aren't that many. Aim carefully and take them down. They have 4 aircraft. More planes incoming. Fire more missiles. We're coming up on the castle. Let's hurry Hurry up and capture this base so we can get its fuel and supplies.
Shit. I feel like we're a group of burglars.
あんまりいい気分じゃない
Don't
な。
say that. This is for our survival.
Yeah, I know.
このトラックの中には何人か。さすがに撃てないな。
That's Shalashi Castle. Take in both civilians and refugees without discrimination. Take shelter somewhere sturdier or underground. Drop where you are and cover your head if you hear challenges. The fire set off a chain reaction. At least stop it from spreading. Starter 1, missile launched. Ready to get away. Thinking. Remote control. It's up to you now. Trigger has destroyed the target. Starter 1, target acquired. We've lost more than half of our forces. The battle won't last much longer. Let them have our lives. As long as our nation is dead, the young will carry on.
Locked on.
Shit. We still have plenty of missiles left, but the launcher is toast. Please, nobody answer us! Hostiles. All aircraft confirmed. This town is of high cultural value. It's unfortunate we had to bomb it like we did.
We do what we need to survive, right?
Not something I'll tell my son about.
ゲーガーさん、これこそ息子さんに語ってやってくれ。戦争の醜さってやつを。
Cancel takeoff. Search squadron, stand by.
必死だな。トンネルからリークっていうのも黄色中隊と似ている。
Three interceptors are in the air.
All right.
Getting to takeoff speed inside the tunnel is insane. Soul Squadron, air
上がったか。
shoot the invaders out of our skies. Good luck, Soul Squadron. Understood.
ここのソルニの妖怪の言い方すごく気持ちがこもっている。
You're in violation of Shalashi airspace. Turn around or we'll be forced to shoot you down. This is the Ocean Long-Range Strategic Strike Group. Land immediately and hand over your planes and base to us. You must be the snowbirds. It's absurd for you to be talking so tough after losing one of your leaders at Fort Monty.
おっとその程度の煽りじゃ通じないぞ。こっちはマッキンゼー司令の噂で伝えられてるからな。それは現時点ではエルビアも同じだ。
Warning, enemy has a beat on you. Enemy on your back. These guys are pretty good.
じゃないとミハイおじいちゃんの護衛として務まらないだろうしね。
Target acquired.
バーバンチで全員やられたくせによく言うよ。
Inbound. Drinking. Soul Squadron. Move snowbirds leader to Canyon. Check your six. Missile away. I'm behind my target. Locked on bandit. Vito and I will take care of them. Understood it. Enemy on your back. In position behind bandit. Bandit has a lock. Missile inbound. Drinking. Locked on bandit. Target acquired. I'm behind my target. Don't let him get under your skin. Target.
はいまずは1機3キルで仕留めていく。 お、9発とも当たった。 これはすぐに済みそう。よしよけ。なんだ、太陽の方向に光が。来たか。
Strider 1, you have a bogey approaching at high speed. Bearing 090, straight from the east. High speed projectile. I'm testing this aircraft. You must find your own sky. We can still help you. Don't waste your life. Dedicated to reclaiming that which you call home. Furthermore, you must find someone to guide you. I am not that person. Yai. Fleeting squad will be retreating. Those fighting below are advised to temporarily withdraw. Don't die. As long as we're alive, our hopes and dreams live on.
Stall warning.
Hey, look at the color of that plane. Damn, that's the flames of hell.
Stall warning.
Time for payback.
Stall warning.
Negative.
よし、私が近接進艦。
Leave it to Trigger. The rest of us will just get in the way. The rest form a perimeter to catch whatever slips through. Welcome. Might just cost us our lives. Strider 1, target acquired. Not bad. Enemy on your back. Hit on unidentified aircraft. Enemy's mobility is still unfazed. Keep up the attack. Someone to guide us. Wait, I can't think of anyone other than you.
よし、なんとかかわした。
Get together with me, I taught me something. True fighters don't belong in the blue. They have moved into the cosmos of the skies. And they're what the velocity of the Air Force should be fighting against. Unidentified aircraft. Land your plane and surrender. Why do you feel the need to continue fighting on your own? That's funny. It seems like one of the pilots is also fighting alone. He's not alone. Look around you. I see. Perhaps one of the best to entrust the future to pilots like that. Let me test him then to see if he's truly worthy. It's like the sky's been sliced wide open.
またか。だんだんエイムが合うようになってる。まずいな。ながらとかとんでもないことしおる。悪いが当たってはやれないよ。何が何でもかわしてみせる。ここから本領発揮か。 ちなみにこのセリフが出たらレールガンを投棄して普通にミサイルで戦います。よし、あともう少し。あともう少しで。これで、終わりだ。よっしゃー。最後はお互いに当てたか。これでついにワイズマンの敵討ちが終わった。本当に自分勝手すぎるんだよな。
Is this a message to Trigger? What does it mean?
I don't think this war is over just because we shot down Mr. X. Yeah, it's gonna take something else entirely to end this thing. I just don't know what.
The resupply went well. We should be okay on food and fuel reserves for a little while at least. Luckily, the rumor that the Erusian army is advancing nearby is only a rumor. There's no sign of them from the skies.
それは良かった。
Rumors, rumors, rumors. This is what happens when you lose communications. But we got one good fact. The plane Trigger shot down was an advanced model of the XO2 Wyvern. It was developed in the last Continental War.
蒸気 X2S だったもんね。なんか角々光ったし。
Apparently, they were even supposed to have Belkin aircraft back in the First War. What if Trigger couldn't shoot it down? Just thinking about it gives me chills. We're lucky to be here. In war, you never know what's lurking behind the curtains. But it looks like everything's loose now. Solid chain of command, rest periods after sorties, a battlefield where you know friend from foe. All of that's gone now, lost in a fog of confusion. Feels like a distant dream. Now, just how the hell are we gonna get out of this mess?
さて今回はここまでとなります。面白かったら高評価等ぜひよろしくお願いします。それではご視聴ありがとうございました。ではでは。